go.
By Main Gang Production.
Let's fucking get it.
Yeah!
P.E.E.N, about to see things, green bangs, free tames, and the G strains got the free range. Whoops, I just pre-came. It's such a shame. Dang.
What up?
What's going on, man?
Not much.
How you been?
Pretty good. I was hungover until like 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah?
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worse than
Before
me.
we get into that shit, though, I just want to say welcome back to everyone to the People Everywhere Everything Now podcast. Syndicated on most platforms, right?
Yeah, I got to push it out to Castbox manually.
Okay.
And Stitcher, I think I'm going to have to do the same thing. Push it out manually because it's not going out there. And that's a bunch of people missing out on high quality American content.
Yeah, like listen to this audio. You guys hear that?
I don't hear anything.
Damn. That's fucking great.
Get it?
Some good audio right there.
It's okay. I mean, I'm doing a fantastic job. I love learning new things like all the Adobe softwares.
Yeah, you've been kind of going crazy on that shit.
Been killing it. I'm fucking killing it. Audition is fun to play with. Premiere is fun to play with. Maybe I should just be like an audio technician and sell myself on the internet doing that.
That would be kind of dope,
fun.
actually.
Did
Be a
we
good side business.
did we welcome people? Yeah. Oh yeah, welcome back. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
My name's Aaron and my co-host name is Typo.
That is me. That is
That's
I.
him.
That is
Yeah.
me. I am.
Thanks for stopping by. It's probably Monday because we pushed this out every Monday. Most likely Wednesday because people like to listen to us on Wednesday. Guess they got nothing going on halfway.
Megan was listening to the last podcast where we talked about how people listen on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, that's funny. And then she's like, what the fuck? It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
She was listening to it on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
While
Well,
hearing us talk about it. It's funny.
she's part of the half that listens to us on Wednesday. I noticed that on Thursday morning, I'm like, man, we just jump up in views. So
Hell yeah.
that's
Like
cool, man. So what'd you get into this weekend? You went to some show, a crawfish boil.
So I went to 2 shows actually. On
Ooh.
Thursday, I went to this acoustic show that a bunch of Megan's
boring.
friends, they have this house that a bunch of them are in bands. And so they did like an acoustic set. You say boring, but it was sick, dude.
Yeah.
Dude was playing like City and
Acoustic.
Colors, like, like he is way better than me though, you know. But yeah, is that stayed out way too late and then realized that it was an hour and 11-minute drive home.
Ooh.
So I didn't get home until like 3 and pass out immediately. And then I went to work on Friday and really didn't do much, sadly. I wasn't as productive as I should have been.
Friday?
But it was Employee Appreciation Day, so I got a bottle of scotch from John, which was sick. Yeah. Then last night, my boss has banned Blacktooth. Blacktooth ATX on Instagram. Blacktooth TX on Spotify. It's an alt country band, and it's the only kind of country-esque music that I will even consider listening to.
What's alt country? What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying. I don't fucking know what that means.
Yeah.
But that's how they classify themselves. They were like, yeah, we're kind of an alt country. And I was like, y'all don't sound like fucking country really at all. But
That's why
then
it's
you
alt?
hear the twang. It's like southern country rock almost. But
Cool.
it's good shit, honestly.
All right.
And so he was playing at a crawfish boil. And there's a crawfish boil every year here in South Austin. And this year it was at this location that I went to. And it was really cool. I ended up getting really fucking drunk too. I got home at like 3 in the morning. And then one of my mods on Twitch was online and he was like, yo, you want to play some Fortnite?
Who?
Prime. And I was like, yeah, I'll play some Fortnite with you, dude.
Shout out to Prime.
We used to play like every fucking day, dude.
Oh, I know.
And now that I switched over to Tarkov, I don't play fucking Fortnite ever.
Dude, Prime's really good at Fortnite.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I know, man.
We were smacking kids up at like fucking 5 in the morning, dude. And then I realized it was 5. And I was like, oh, shit. I was drunk as balls too, dude.
Who? Drunk his balls?
Yeah, so
That was a
I was
Saturday?
hungover until 5 in the afternoon.
Oh, that was last night.
Yeah, that was last night.
Ah.
I'm still kind of hungover right now,
Ew.
but I had some Indian food a little while ago, which doesn't 100% mix with like drinking whiskey and beer all night. Because
Right.
as soon as you have like that first couple bites of that chicken tikka masala, you immediately have to go to the bathroom.
Really?
Dude, I went to the bathroom like 3 times in a matter of like 10 minutes
Yeah, I actually. It's
while
funny.
trying to eat.
I went to they have an Irish festival here in Dallas. It's like a 3-day event, and
Yeah.
the most Irish thing there were the kilts and the flutes, and there were a lot
What's
of.
funny is Irish people don't even wear kilts, really.
I know. Well,
It's like Scottish people. Scottish people.
it was there were. I mean, there were bagpipes and stuff too. It was weird. It was more Scottish than Irish. The flutes
Yeah.
were Irish though, and I had a lot of fun there. It was good. I ate a meat pie. It was actually a curry and lamb pie. It reminded me of roti canai, which is a Malaysian
Oh
dish.
shit! Hell yeah!
So it was like that kind of a curry with lamb in it, encrusted in this pie. Yes, I broke keto for it.
Of course you did. You
Yeah.
break keto every fucking weekend.
No, I don't. But
you're gonna get fat again.
you
Even
know,
though you were never
I'm the
fat.
same weight though. I'll keep it at like it. This next week I'll be like 156, and by the weekend I'll be back down to 153. And I think it's just how my body works whenever I ingest
Yeah.
sugar. So
Yeah.
but I had fun. The pie was delicious. I had a funnel cake on my way out too because why not?
When in Rome,
Yeah.
or when in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
All the Scots there.
So that was fun. I had a good time.
Did they have any nose flutes?
I really wasn't looking at stuff to buy. I was more interested.
You should get one.
Yeah, maybe we should do like an ensemble, like a nose flute ensemble.
Dude, yeah. I brought that to that birthday party. I think I talked about it in our last podcast. And they were all like shitting themselves. And now people are all like wanting me to play nose flute songs all the time. And it kind of sucks because I'm not good at it,
Yeah.
but I'm getting real good at it.
Mm.
You know? It's hard to be good at something that sucks.
Yes, sir. Hard to be good at something that sucks. Wait, what? That does
Hard
the
to be good at something that sucks.
Yes. If you suck,
Like I've
you
actually
suck.
gotten a little better with the jaw harp too.
Oh, that wang ding
Yeah, that ding ding ding.
jaw harp.
But
I didn't know it had a
The
name.
one that I have, well, so I actually watched. After I bought this fucking thing, I started getting targeted YouTube videos for like TED Talks about jaw harps. And I didn't think it was that big of a thing, but
TED
this
Talk?
instrument, yeah, TED Talks
What is that?
about jaw harps.
TED
Or
Talk's like
juice harps is what it is in most other languages.
TED Talk is like that's a guy, right? Like a specific guy.
No.
No.
TED
What-
Talks are like, I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah.
There's
thought-
TEDx, which is like educational and like tech stuff. And then there's just like regular TED Talks, which can be about like motivational stuff. There's so many different genres of TED Talks, but it's mostly just people who are publicly speaking about something and they have like a very versed knowledge base on it.
I thought it was a guy named Ted that was talking about stuff. Because
I mean, I'm sure there is a guy that
named
does that,
Ted
named
called TED Talks. Maybe he coined the term. People use
They
it
were
a
like,
lot.
nah, fuck him, and straight Facebooked him.
Oh, I
Stole
thought
his
it was like because TED talks about these things, they call them TED Talks. I don't know. I've seen this a specific guy that on YouTube, and it'll be like TED Talk with whatever topic. So I thought he was Ted, and I thought that you were just talking about something. But
No.
whatever. I'm not savvy to today's lingo. I say Liddy sometimes in an ironic way.
Liddy is a sick word though. I
No,
love that word.
it's not. It's
I was wearing a hat like 5 minutes ago that said lit. That's it.
whatever. You go get that hat and show the audience how dumb you are for wearing a stupid hat.
No, I'm wearing an Adidas hat right now, and I'm not trying to leave the computer.
An Adidas?
Adidas, yeah.
Adidas, brah.
Adidas.
Oh. Dope. Sauce. I'm a
But yeah,
geek.
so you went to the Irish Scotsman person.
Yeah. I mean, I
That's
tried some beer. There was a whiskey tasting, which was like one brand, but different kinds of whiskey from that brand. The whole
I'd be down
goal
to do
is
that.
to like get
That'd be
you
sick.
to buy their bottle. And I had a Buffalo Trace at the house, so why would I buy a bottle of whiskey that was okay? It was very mild. It was very smooth. but
Was it a Highland whiskey? Like what were some of the labels?
I don't know. It started with a T, and the first
Talisker?
two were like light, and the last one it was like Buffalo Trace light.
Wait. So, but if it's an Irish whiskey, was it Tullamore Dew?
Maybe, I don't know.
Tullamore Dew is fucking awesome. I love Tullamore Dew.
Then maybe it wasn't, because I was not impressed.
Because you were not impressed.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, you had to pay to taste each one, so, and they're only like half-ounce glasses.
Oh, shit, fuck that.
Like
Probably charging like $10 each too.
No, it was $2 for a half ounce, so that's not bad when you think about it. Because
that's $4 for a shot. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, so
about standard in Austin, dude.
Yeah, then there was a I mean, there was not a hard liquor there anywhere else, so you had to go to the tasting. So we went through a couple times.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
just like, yeah, I'll take 2 of those in the same shot glass and just pound that bitch.
And, here, add the other half, would you?
No, dude. So after thinking about drinking and stuff, and then how the weekend went, dude. Friday, I went to a happy hour with a couple coworkers, and while I was at the happy hour, South by Southwest was canceled completely.
Was what?
Canceled completely.
Yeah,
not postponed.
I heard.
Not anything else.
Yeah.
Canceled. That's fucking
because
crazy.
Coronavirus fears, man. I mean, that shit's. South by Southwest brings people from all over the world.
Yeah.
And I know
it brings in a lot of money for Austin.
Oh yeah, and I know that you're hard torn about not having your favorite festival going on.
No, 100%. I've never been to South by Southwest.
But you love it.
I've never been to ACL. And I work from home during those entire 2-week periods because I don't want to fucking deal with tourists and the traffic that comes with it.
Damn tourists.
It's fucking terrible. And now we're sitting here like, fuck. Now we probably have to go to the office because no one's going to fucking be in Austin.
Oh, yeah?
I was looking forward to working from home for that week because it's just I feel way more productive sometimes whenever I'm here as opposed to my office. But honestly, it just depends on the day, you know?
Yeah.
But that actually blew my mind because usually they'd postpone something like that, like a huge revenue intake for the whole city. But I talked to Frapp. You met Frapp. He's the bar manager at Casino.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, Frapp is a fucking legend. First off, I don't remember if I told you, but he used to play for Alice in Chains.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Like guitar?
Like this dude is a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, guitar. Okay. And then he also played with David Allan Coe and a bunch of other bands. Like he's a legend. I'm not even trying to stress that enough, but
not trying to stress it, but he is trying to suck that dick.
Not trying to stress it, but like Jesus guys. This guy's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talking to him about it, and he was like, I remember the second South by Southwest that ever happened.
What?
And he got asked to play it.
Ooh.
With Alice in Chains.
Cool, man. Did he? I mean, he was asked.
He did.
Did he?
He did. And it was like, it was just a regular festival that no one had ever fucking heard of.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, sure. And that was when Alice in Chains was like on the come up.
How long ago was that though? I mean, I don't know how long it's been going.
80s or some shit.
Really?
I mean, I probably shouldn't say that. I'm going to look it up real quick.
Yeah, look it up real quick.
It's been a while, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I mean, Austin is the music capital of the world, they say. Yeah. So they say, and South by Southwest is huge. Maybe I should explain what it is, but I'm pretty sure that anybody who listens to this will know what it is exactly. So there's this huge festival, there's music, there's carnival food, there's like tech speakers, there's like there's educational. So the first week of South by is all educational shit. Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. The first week is the educational shit, and then the second week is like the entertainment shit.
Yeah.
But it's been active for 32 years. This is like one of the first years they've ever shut it down.
Dude, that's older than me.
1987, dude.
Wow. Man. The first year, huh? I mean, is coronavirus real? That's what we got to ask ourselves. I
think it's real enough.
It's real enough to stifle stocks and get people to buy out entire superstores and fill their pantries. And
I've actually been seeing a lot of people wearing
Face
those
mask?
masks. I think I was talking to you.
It doesn't matter. You're not going to save anything by
That's
wearing
not.
those
It's not going to
masks.
help at all.
Nah,
But
if you
it's
get
just
it, you're going to
crazy
get
to
it.
think of that, like walking around downtown Austin
Yeah.
and seeing people wearing face masks. Yeah, it's not like I remember seeing that when I went to San Francisco. But there's also a heavy
When
Asian population in San Francisco. Same thing when I went to Vancouver.
When did you go to San Francisco? Was this last year though?
Yeah, last year I went to San Francisco.
Okay, yeah, that's what I
and saw my
thought.
sister before she moved.
Yeah, that's weird. What? Why were they wearing face masks? I mean, I guess there wasn't
It's-
anything going on, right? They were just being polite.
It's heavily populated like cities and stuff where this might come out wrong. I don't really care. I'm not trying to be a certain way or put out a certain stereotype, but it's mostly Asian people that I would see wearing those masks.
Yeah, I think it's
And I
like
think it's
common
because
courtesy,
of,
right?
It's like cultural,
yeah,
like to be more protected against getting sick. period.
not getting sick. It's if you, what to my understanding is if they are sick or if there's something going around, then they use it so that they don't spread it. That's my understanding of why they.
Well, they don't spread it and they also don't contract it.
Yeah,
Like
well,
it
that too,
originated,
yeah.
I think it started in China whenever the smog and stuff started getting really bad. Because that would actually block you inhaling all that shit while you're walking to work. And with such a heavily populated area,
Yeah.
especially in the downtown areas, like you walk past someone who might be sick and they're going to get 30 people sick. So yeah, you're probably right as far as they probably wear it for themselves to not spread anything if they are sick. But also then there's other people that are probably wearing it to stop from getting sick.
Yeah.
But I just think that's crazy. I've never seen that in Austin. I mean, the occasional like e-boy looking dude wearing a mask,
Well,
Fine.
yeah. I mean, fuck those guys.
but
though.
never
Nobody
like
likes
a
those
group
guys.
of people walking that wasn't tourists.
Yeah,
I'm talking. I've seen tourists here that had masks.
people that live there.
That's not uncommon.
Yeah.
People that live here wearing masks.
Which
I was
is
like,
weird.
what the fuck?
But you guys have such like there's like a concentration of homeless density, a dense homelessness.
Dense homeless population.
Yeah, so that stuff's gonna spread anyway, man. You got to think about it like that. Those guys are up and down the streets all the time. You think
Yeah.
they're gonna wear face masks? I don't think so.
Remember
Yeah,
that, hey man,
that's-
you got a cigarette?
Seattle's not doing too well from what I hear.
No, yeah. Seattle got put on like a complete like shutdown, like emergency, right?
Yep.
On
Yeah.
Friday.
You know, they could just be like trying to get those government funds. California is broke as fuck, so anything to
Because
get some
they
cash.
make you pay fucking $6 for a gallon of milk.
What? Seriously?
I'm talking out my ass.
Oh,
on that one.
that's messed up, man. I don't know.
Actually, speaking of that, I hated going to San Francisco.
Yeah. Tell me why you
I
hated
fucking hated it. It's the same exact shit as living in Austin, except it's 3-4 times more expensive for absolutely no reason.
it. Well,
I understand going to a fancy restaurant and getting fancy food and it being expensive, but going to a regular restaurant, a regular like chain restaurant around that area, and having to pay like $12 for just the burger is
Damn.
fucking insane to me.
$12 for like a double
In-N-Out.
from In-N-Out?
Yeah, like In-N-Out is fucking expensive there.
What?
But here, In-N-Out's the cheapest fucking burger you can get.
Yeah, it's trashier. I mean, I really don't
I
like
fucking
In-N-Out.
hate it.
I'd rather
In-N-Out's
eat.
garbage.
I'd rather
Sorry,
eat
everybody.
Whataburger. Sorry. if you're-
Whataburger over In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Casino over all other burgers.
Yeah, I mean, duh. Like, some people claim In-N-Out. I don't know why. I've tried their food, and I can make the same cheeseburger from home. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's I actually tried Shake Shack here as well.
Yeah.
That was more expensive than In-N-Out, and it was fucking trash.
Oh, yeah? That's funny.
Yeah. So I was like,
Shake
I'm never
Shack.
eating there again.
Gross, man. You know what I miss? I miss Steak and Shake. I
See,
like
Steak and Shake was like the Frank's thing, you know?
Who? Oh, yeah.
Frank. Yeah, his name's
It was.
Frank.
Yeah, no, we would go there and eat all the time.
He would be like, yo, I got you. And we'd go at like 2 in the morning because he wanted to get Steak and Shake. And I get like the triple with chili cheese fries. It was actually pretty good, but that shit fucked my guts, dude.
yeah, it did.
Yup.
Dirty little whore.
Sick. But yeah, Shake Shack, Steak and Shake. I haven't had Steak and Shake for years.
I actually had it last year sometime, maybe twice last year, just because I was passing by and I was like, hey, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna go get those tiny little fries and eat them by the handful.
Yeah, you have to like you stab them with a fork.
No,
I'll just break in half.
I just like grab a handful and shove it in my mouth, you know? That's the one thing I like about In-N-Out is they put all your food in a trough for you to eat in the car.
Yeah.
So you can shove your gullet right there, and if anything falls down, you can just pick it back up and eat it. You don't gotta go searching in your car while you're driving, you know?
Yeah.
It's just in your little trough.
The fattest thing you could possibly do.
Yeah.
Make it available.
Yeah. Man, I'm kind of hungry right now, except
I'm fucking starving.
What did I eat? I just ate something. I don't even remember what it was. I don't know. I had like
just ate Indian food. I don't know.
I had like 6 pieces of bacon this morning and 4 eggs. It was delicious. My mouth is watering just thinking about it.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do. This is welcome to what we ate for lunch ASMR.
Guess what that is?
Yeah, it's what I ate for lunch.
Okay, so a gallon of milk costs on average around $4.
Okay, well, I mean, is that worldwide? I mean,
no, that's in San Francisco specifically.
Oh, $4. That's still a lot though.
Yeah,
$4.
That's double.
How much do we pay here? It's like $1.50, right?
Yeah, it's like $1.50, $2.
Yeah, and we got cows out the wazoo.
A loaf of plain white bread costs around $3. A dozen eggs is $3.15.
What?
A pound of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, average cost is $6.
Yeah, fuck California. Keep your beaches.
Oh, dude, and fucking TwitchCon got
canceled.
Fucking shut down too.
No
Canceled
way.
For Amsterdam.
That's what happens. See, here we go.
I'm hoping that by fucking September, October, that this shit's taken care of and that the San Diego one is going to be back up and still good.
What, TwitchCon in San
my
Diego?
First fucking year. Yeah, TwitchCon's in San Diego in the US.
So what are you going to do? You say TwitchCon and you've never been. Are you going to, like, I've never been to TwitchCon. I've never had any interest of going, but I mean, so do like the major guys set up a booth or?
Well, so you'll have places where they'll do like meetups if you want to meet like a big streamer or something, but
yeah,
it's just, there's a lot more vendors. It's like A-Con but for video games. You know? Well, A-Con's for
anime,
cosplay only, you know?
Anime, cartoons, and
yeah,
other
it's
stuff.
like cosplay only. It's like, you know, fuck, what is it? I know like Comic-Con has like side stuff for playing board games and shit, but it's mostly comics, right? Imagine that, but mostly video games with some side stuff of like streamers and distributors and all that shit.
It's what I expected PAX South to be, honestly.
It's what I expected PAX South to be.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Yeah, I hope DreamHack doesn't get canceled. I'd like to go to that. I mean, how big is...
We'll fucking see, dude.
How big is DreamHack, though? Like,
DreamHack's pretty big, too.
Is it worldwide? Is it like a... Because Twitch
DreamHack
is worldwide,
happens,
man.
Yeah, well, so they do 2 locations every year for TwitchCon.
Okay.
One in a European country and then one in the US.
Ah.
And so they canceled the one in Amsterdam this year, which is obviously the one that's for Europeans.
Right.
And I didn't see anything about the San Diego one. So fingers crossed that they don't fucking care about our health or something. But
no,
it's unlikely.
It's probably going to be canceled.
That's a shit ton of people, dude.
Yeah. Going to a place where they've already shut down a city because the spread of an infectious disease. Yeah. It's probably going to be canceled, which just sucks, man.
Yeah, it's the fucking first year I can actually go, dude.
Right. I'm excited about...
It's been 4 years that I've wanted to go. And every single year there's been a fucking wedding that same time in another country. So there's like absolutely no way I can make it.
Yeah. You know, I don't have like friends that get married, so except for you better not be going and getting married anytime soon, because I really don't want to lose a friend.
No, I mean, dude, if I ever get married, I'm not gonna lose anything.
Oh yeah? Oh, we'll see about that.
I'm gonna gain pride and dignity.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And a ball and chain? Yeah?
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna turn that shit into a mace and fuck people up.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Sling her around.
Yeah. I think right now is a good time to segue into our first sponsor.
Okay.
Who do we have today?
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Juggalos Christian Mingle, the largest and fastest growing community of Christian Juggalo singles. 2020 Survey reported that 100% of users are willing to have casual sex. Whoop whoop. Get ready for a Fago shower.
Oh my god, dude. A Fago shower.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about, by the way. I could sing several songs. I'll say sing because, whatever.
Why don't you hit a little lick?
What? Juggalo lick?
Yeah, just hit a juggalo lick real quick.
Hold on, let me. How does the song go? Talk about homies. Yeah, that one. Yeah, let me ask you this about this life you live, and let me swerve some of this attention you give to them distant ass relatives over here with it. If they really missed you so much, why don't they just call you motherfucker? Yeah. Yeah. I
fucking hate it so much.
I actually got it right there. So if you guys think I'm like, not. Yeah, I was flashing my hatchet, man.
Told you guys, he's a fucking juggalo.
Been there, done that. I mean, I'm probably the most straight edge juggalo you know. I'm not that crazy. I'm the quiet kind of crazy that'll ruin your life from afar, and you won't even know it was me. And I'll find satisfaction in your defeat that way. I don't need to come at you with a hatchet. I'm gonna destroy you and your family from the background. Period.
Yeah, what he means by you won't know it's him, it's because he's gonna be wearing fucking clown face paint.
A traditional clown
and you
face,
won't recognize it.
No, traditional. No, like they do a lot of. They paint their. Everybody's very creative when they get to it, and it's kind of the modernized juggalo clown paint. But for me, traditional, man. Like I look like fucking Ronald McDonald or some shit.
That would be creepy.
That's how I did it. A Raggedy Ann looking motherfucker. There's some pictures out there of me like that. I just don't know where it's at.
Oh, fucking for real, dude. I need to see that shit.
Yeah, I could probably hit some people up. Probably got it. Raggedy Ann looking motherfucker. That's what somebody called me that one.
What's his face?
Who?
Ant-Man or something.
Ant-Man?
No. All your friends had fucking weird ass names.
Yeah, Supa
Supa's fucking. That's a sick ass name.
His name's Supa. We had Toaster. Toaster was pretty cool
Toaster.
too.
I actually met Toaster, I think.
Yeah, 12 Gauge and Courtney. I remember them. Yeah. Her nickname was actually Repeat because she had a stutter, kind of. So.
And she also did 4th grade, 5th grade, and 6th grade 3 times each.
No, don't be a jerk. They're actually really nice people. Okay.
I know. I have not ever actually met a juggalo that I didn't think was a nice person.
Yeah.
Besides one.
Yeah, there's always that one. I mean, you think you know them, but their audience is spread so wide and it's so big that there are actually some crazy motherfuckers out there that they actually don't give a fuck. A lot of people that I grew up with, that I used to run with. I mean, we've got lives now, and we've still got our homies, but we fucking families and children and shit. So, guess we grew up. I don't know. I don't really talk to them anymore.
Well, I guess this is growing up.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you to Christian Mingo Juggalos for sponsoring this podcast. Who else do we have here today?
Oh, so here's the ad read here sent over from them like an hour ago. All right. So in a world where pleasure trumps all, imagine the ability to ice your own toaster strudel. Thanks to Pornhub X Hot Pockets, you can now crank out and have your dessert right after. So with new dessert flavors like strawberries and cream pies and ham and oh damn. So best in class microwavable pastries for the best in ass glazeries.
Best in ass glazeries?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that means, but they wrote it. I didn't write that.
Oh yeah.
Even though I'm holding a pen in my hand and a paper, they wrote it.
They wrote it. Definitely.
But yeah, thank you for the sponsorship, and you can use coupon code HOTWANK. It's obviously a combination of Hot Pockets and Pornhub. And you can get 25% off of your first strawberries and cream pies flavored Hot Pockets. They had a simple insert in here that has like an infographic on it. I'm not going to show it because it's a little graphic for YouTube. But you basically just microwave it for 3 minutes and you just pop on in it, Yeah,
you can fuck it right there.
It's basically like a microwavable fleshlight that there's no waste. You're not having to kill rubber trees in order to make it. You're
Yeah.
just killing other things.
You know what my
to make
favorite
it.
flavor? It's the American Pie apple pie. That's my
American
favorite
Pie apple
flavor.
pie. That's
I
a good
love
one.
that flavor.
That's a good one.
So much.
I lick the filling out after. I don't even
Oh.
eat the crust.
I nibble around the edges before I go all in. And
I'll
then
just give you my crust next time.
Oh, really? All right. I'm gonna go balls deep in that.
It's so fucking gross.
It's great, wasn't it though?
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you took the Juggalo one because I really wanted to do the fucking Pornhub Hot Pocket.
Oh yeah. Oh, you did a better job with that one anyway.
It's because I'm experienced.
Yeah,
you know?
he is. He knows all about the fleshlight and desserts.
I'm a super Hot Pocket enthusiast.
Oh yeah, he loves them.
I don't know why I said enthusiast.
Oh, why is my mouth watering? Damn. I want a fucking hot pocket right now.
Dude, a Hot Pocket is not keto.
Oh man,
Okay.
crackle, crackle. You know, you're right. I mean, I already broke keto, but whatever.
Yeah, but you keep breaking keto. That's like what happens to me right now. I keep saying I'm gonna start this diet and eat healthier, and then I do something bad that day, and so I put it off to the next day, and then every single day I just do that same shit.
I weighed up 155 before the podcast, so I'm not sweating it. But what I really love about keto is the cannibalization of dead cells, and apparently the coronavirus cannot survive in a ketogenic system. So
Really? So
Yeah.
everyone should just be keto then.
everyone should cut sugar out of their lives and
Coca-Cola tanks.
simple carbs as well, because you break that down into insulin.
What the hell is a simple carb?
It's like a complex carb, except it's simple.
What the heck's a complex carb?
I don't know.
I'm being dead serious.
I don't
I
know.
don't know shit.
I
About
couldn't tell
what
you.
I
I couldn't get into the science behind it. I know that a simple carb, it simply turns into sugar, and your body can't really process it. It doesn't process
like
it
bread?
well or something.
bread,
Yeah.
like
white bread,
simple carb.
pizza crust, simple carb, donuts, Twinkies.
I love simple carbs, dude.
Yeah, I know they're the
Simple
best
carbs are
ones.
the
They're the
fucking best
tastiest
carbs.
ones. Yeah, yeah, but the
But if they're
complex
so
carbs.
simple, they should be easy to get rid of.
No, they're not. Your body doesn't know what to
But
do
they're
with them.
actually complex.
Yeah, the complex carbs are carbohydrates that come from like nuts or like carrots. Carrots have carbohydrates in them, but they're complex carb. So I don't even eat
Carrots
carrots.
a carb too? What the fuck?
Yeah,
I didn't
they
know
have
that.
carbs on them because I researched this a month ago and figured out what I can eat and what I can't eat. No starch, so no corn, no potatoes, which kind of sucks because I love mashed potatoes.
Potatoes are fucking lit, dude. I love potatoes.
I think this is the second time that we just like went off on a little food tangent. Like we need to eat before we get together.
Nah, dude. This is filler.
Welcome back to
This isn't a lazy filler, okay, guys?
Food.
We're not doing this to like kill
ASMR?
time. I'm just actually interested in food.
Well,
Most-
he's and keto anyway. You need to start it up, man.
I want to start it, and honestly, I want to start it to not do keto all the time. I want to start it to like kickstart a change that I can see, you know,
Yeah.
and use that momentum and motivation. Because I know as soon as I would stop keto, I would just get fat again.
It's about discipline.
But if I'm already in a rhythm of disciplining
Yeah.
myself and then going to the gym again and doing all that shit, I feel like it'd be better for me.
I don't go to the gym, man. I've got weights here. I do push-ups here. I got this little rolly thing for abs. It's like a little handle with a wheel on it. Did you just fart?
No,
No, you're lying to me.
no, I'm not. I'm
No?
drinking a drink right now.
Oh, is that what that was? Heard a little.
Mhm.
"Wart." Okay.
No,
all right.
that's
All right. Whatever. You're laughing in the camera now? That
yeah, I totally shit.
Yeah. You shit your
fucking-
pants.
You got to shoot your shots, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So I knew I said that I was going to write my thoughts down throughout the week so that I'd be able to say something about it on the podcast, but I hit a brick wall halfway through the week, man. Just like crippling depression, man. My mind went to the wrong place and I just couldn't do anything. So I just laid in bed the whole time. Like, what did I watch? Altered Carbon. Do you know what that is? Have you seen
Dude,
that?
I actually fucking love Altered.
Have you
The
seen the
season's
second
pretty good.
season? Yeah. Okay. All
I
right.
haven't finished it yet.
Well, I loved the first one, and they
Yeah, same.
said I read an article, and they said that they reluctantly are producing the second season that was a while ago, and they left it open for a third season. They need to do a third season. Netflix, we need a third season of Altered Carbon. I will pay for it. All right. We make so
Aaron's
much
paying
money off of advertisements that I'll pay for it. Not really.
Imagine getting the in and being like, yeah, we'll sell your merch. Being like exclusive.
Yeah,
that'd be tight.
That would be tight. But yeah, so I was feeling so bad. Just and it always stems from my issues with my son. I only really feel like a human being whenever he's involved, emotional or whatever. So
yeah,
and things aren't going too well on that front. They're not going bad. It's just I have to live through it now. What's going on, and it fucking sucks, dude. I hate it so much.
Have you not really been able to
No.
do the thing?
Every time I get on to communicate with him, he was on 4 hours ago, so he can get on after school, and that's his time
He's got a schedule.
Yeah, he's got a schedule. So he's tried to be on late, I assume, but I think that he's afraid that
He's gonna get caught.
He's a good boy. His mother told him no, probably. Or not specifically no, but he knows that he's not supposed to because of what his mother said, and he'd rather not get caught and get in trouble. So, I mean, good on him for being a good boy, but I would love to just hear his voice and tell him I love him and tell him good night. So, but yeah, I can't do that.
Maybe just use the messaging system. That way he at least gets it,
Yeah, well, I can't really message him unless he's online.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be online. So if I ever catch him,
use it. There's a way that you can do it without giving it away. There's a way that you can do it on your phone and still be able to message through it. So at those times, he's going to be on, is boom, the time that you can join in and talk, or because you're going to be in your machinery by yourself mostly, right? So you might be able to pop in, talk, or just send a message while he's on.
Okay, I'll look into that.
Yeah, you just got to download the app.
It's funny. I've already divulged all the information about what's going on, and I'm afraid to discuss how we're going to communicate.
Yeah. So I was listening to one of our old podcasts.
Which one?
And it's one of the ones where I said her name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say it again just because it feels weird, but I said her name, and then I was like, "Now fuck that bitch." And I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I should say that or if I could say that."
Whatever.
Because I don't want to say her name and then say that in case it ever gets to her. I don't want to be the cause of that shit. I'm just doing it for comedic purposes, and also fuck that shit, dude. Just shit pisses me off.
Yeah, I'm always been uneasy about saying bad things about her. I don't know why. I just never was.
You haven't said a single bad thing about her.
I'm not mad
talked down
at
about
her. Exactly, I don't.
You're
don't
just
do that.
saying what's happening and the shit that she's doing is not fucking cool.
But seriously, lately, she's a bitch. She pisses me off. I don't feel angry unless she's involved. I fucking hate it. And it drives me nuts. And I'm not a violent person, but I feel like being violent whenever she gets involved, and I just get so boiled on the inside, man. I just want to punch something. You just get so angry. So
you should punch something.
yeah. That's
get a punching bag or something.
I actually had one. I don't know what happened to it though. I think the dog got into it and
say your brother probably made it into a sex.
Tore it up. I actually have boxing gloves and a sparring set and boxing. The gloves.
Are they the Ninja Turtle ones?
No, those did not work.
No, dude, they were little stuffed animals on your fists.
Pillows, worse than that, because the cotton would just fluff to the side and you'd catch a left hook.
You guys want to play body shots or what?
Oh, yeah.
None in the face.
How long ago was that? So we had these.
Dude, that was 10 years ago. We were fucking stupid. Dude. That was the same time that my brother put his sword inside of a pool noodle.
Oh yeah.
And Frank was there, and they started sword fighting with noodles over their swords.
Yeah, that didn't work.
And then my brother slashed his elbow open.
Yeah, I remember that. That was so funny.
That was fucking hilarious. Because my brother at the time was not a tough dude,
Yeah.
but he just gashed open Frank's arm.
Is he still
And
not a
that
tough
shit-
dude? What's he doing these days?
No, I mean he's a fucking like. He was an EMT for a while, a firefighter. He's like tall as shit, has a beard, but he's a missionary now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's a missionary.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to touch base with him. We've been playing Tarkov with your younger brother.
Yeah,
What do you guys call him?
Dustin.
Poochie?
Poots is what I call him. They call him Poochie.
Poochie.
And-
Your mom.
Yeah,
You
they're
go,
like Poochie, and then they call me
Poochie.
Poochie too, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that's not my name.
That's not my name. Yeah, he seems pretty cool for a Poocho.
He's cool. He's
You guys share the same last name?
no.
No.
I have it most of the time.
Uh,
Like joint custody over the last name.
what?
Yes,
it-
we share the same
Is that a
fucking
joke?
last name.
Well, I know that we don't know who your dad actually is on purpose.
Yeah, but I
So-
mean, it's on my birth certificate and stuff. It's still what I
Alright.
go by legally.
Was it your mom's last
Otherwise, I'll
name
just
or
have, like,
your
No last name. That would be kind of
stepdad's
sick.
last
though.
name? Pusho?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know these names.
My mom's was Rao. before.
Rao?
Yeah, spelled ROW, which is row.
Rao. Kelly Rao.
Rao.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I miss your mom. She's still with Glenn, right? Glenn's pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenn's awesome. He's like a taller version of Scott Ian, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom's actually lost like a shit ton of weight, dude. She's like 160 right now.
What?
Tiny as yeah, she's
So she
tiny
lost
as
her
fuck.
ghetto booty, huh?
I don't know.
Nope, that's where the 160 is.
I've just kept up with it on Facebook, and
Oh, yeah?
that's where the all ones. She actually weighs 1 pound. Her ass is 160.
Yeah, you definitely have your mother's ass typo. That's
It's
for sure.
true, dude,
Yeah.
and I can't help but use it.
He's got that ghetto booty.
You gotta shake what your mommy gave.
Yeah,
you.
why don't you stand up, do a little turnaround there?
I'll do a little spin.
Yeah, do a little spin.
down.
Yeah. Ooh.
Make sure
Yeah.
my gut doesn't fall out.
Ooh. I wouldn't mind.
You like that spin?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
Good
beautiful.
spin, huh?
That's beautiful.
I
Yeah.
did the spin, by the way. You're just looking at my crotch.
Oh, am I? Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at my crotch right now.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
There's little turd cutters right here.
Turd cutter.
Oh, I should probably fucking smack it up and make it real good real quick. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Work.
P.E.E.N production.
They're gonna hear this song
Fucking get it.
3 times.
P.E.E.N gang, about the D things, green bangs, free taints, and the G strings got the free range. Whoops, I just pre-came. It's such a shame.
It's weird
Dang.
getting myself fucked up pre-caming
Yeah.
after like shaking my butt.
I did. I pre-came.
It's weird. By the way, everybody, this video, that portion that you're watching right now, the longer version of that is available on our OnlyFans.
I didn't know what that was. Somebody, was it you? I think it was you. Twitter, somebody told me that Twitter was used for OnlyFans, or maybe it was Reagan. And
It's probably Reagan because
and
I
I
don't really
didn't
talk
get
about
it
OnlyFans.
at first, and then he explained
Or
it to
Twitter.
me, and so I was like, wait, let me check it out. So I went to Twitter and checked out OnlyFans. I'm like, oh, that's like Pornhub, but you got to pay for it.
It's like Patreon, but for
But-
nude stuff.
For nudes, yeah. And not even all of them are nudes, to my understanding.
Dude, I didn't
Wikipedia
even
says.
know about. So back on another tangent of shit that I hate.
Mm,
This is just gonna become a segment where I fucking hate on shit.
let's do it.
I didn't know what OnlyFans was until I started seeing videos about people being like, I made an OnlyFans page on fucking TikTok.
Oh yeah.
And a bunch of TikTok people are like, OnlyFans, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, the fuck is OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Sure enough, prawn.
It's just the best advertisement is TikTok
What,
right
TikTok?
now.
Yeah, it is.
Dude.
It really is.
500 million users, man. So why not? We need to start pushing stuff on that. Like, I wish we had time
I need
together.
to be more active on it. I haven't opened TikTok in like 3 weeks.
I mean, I'll watch the videos because you find a gem every now and again. But
Megan sends me fucking heaters, dude.
Yeah.
Every day. She sends me like the fucking horse farting one.
she doesn't
Holy
send me
shit, dude,
heaters.
that's so good.
Why do you
She
send them
sends
in
them to
link
me,
form?
and
Why
then I
don't
send
you send them in video form?
Because you have to download it to send it in video form, right?
I don't download it. I just hit share and then WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm not doing that because I'm not supporting half of those people.
Oh, okay.
No, if you hit share, that's like a statistic for them.
Well, if it's good enough to share, then you might as
That's
well,
true.
right?
You're fucking right. I'm
Yeah.
thinking the wrong way.
Damn, man. If you enjoy the
fucking
content,
boomer.
then let them know you're sharing it. They deserve
I'm a
that.
fucking boomer, dude. I just don't understand technology. Right?
Okay, boomer. I don't get it. So apparently, when you're over 30, you're a boomer now. It doesn't matter when you were
no.
born.
It as long as you're not in your teens, you're a boomer.
Oh.
Is what I've come to the conclusion of.
I see. Well, whatever.
And especially like even though I'm super young at heart and I hang out with like fucking kids in video games and shit, I'm still a boomer just on the fact that I'm bald.
Yeah.
And I like right now,
Okay,
I am
boomer.
fucking like very bald. I shaved it down the other day,
Ooh.
and it's like
Get
it
some
looks
turtle wax.
It looks pretty good, honestly.
Clean that up.
I prefer being bald rather than looking balding.
Yeah. Well, I don't look like I'm balding. I've just got thin hair. So, and
Yeah, you got
it's
that
getting thinner.
Vegeta.
I got that Vegeta hairline. You know, it's not even that bad. It's just around the edge, kind of. I don't know. But
Yeah.
it's getting thinner. It's long. I gotta cut it back down. I trimmed my fingernails yesterday. I didn't realize how bad they were. Really long, dude. I had like 1/4-inch fingernails. No joke.
Ew.
I know, right? I was grabbing for something and I stubbed my fingernail in my machine, and it did that weird bend back thing. So the whole thing bent backwards.
Fuck that, dude.
And I was like, ah, man. And then I looked down at my fingernail. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I really let myself go. I think it's because, I don't know. I just got depressed last week. So I was like, I just let myself go. And I was, man, I need to really trim these things up and, like, put on a tie or something. Look good. Yeah, I'm a biter. Not anymore, though, because my gangly teeth, I straightened them up. So I don't want to.
That's what she said.
Oh, she's a biter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have done it earlier.
Yeah, you should have. You fucked up.
It's still kind of funny though.
She's a biter. I don't mind a little bit of teeth. That's okay. But there's a point. Like there's a threshold of too much teeth that has been crossed on several occasions. So.
Well, I mean, I told you I was sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he pretty much brushes his mouth or his teeth with my D, which is just the right amount. Sometimes he gets a little too excited, especially when there's food involved.
Yeah, if I ever brushed Aaron's teeth, you guys know what would happen afterwards.
What?
If I ever brushed your teeth for you with my D,
My dick fell off!
Oh, your dick would fall off. It wouldn't fall off. I would bite it off and then spit it at you and hang you upside down while I don't know. I just let the blood go to your head instead of out your dick because I'm your friend. I don't want you to die.
Yeah,
I want you to learn
it'd
your
just
lesson.
how do you like heat up a butter knife or something, then just
Cauterize it. Gotta hang you upside down before I cauterize the wound.
cauterize the peen.
What are friends for? Yeah. Oh man, cauterize the peen. That's terrible.
That is a heavy death metal song that we gotta make.
My dick just went inside of my body by talking about that. Like,
I mean, that's only like a couple centimeters, but okay.
yeah. No. Well, I mean, it's still in there, right?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this might end up on Aaron's desk, but I got a Novation launch pad, so we can start fucking with making some actual music, which could be really fun. And I almost bought a guitar, which I actually still might be buying a guitar this week from my boss, John.
I got
an Epiphone Les Paul that he said he can sell me for like $100.
Wow, that's not bad.
Yeah, he bought it so he went to Europe recently to go on tour. Dripfed, which Dripfed has like a huge following in like Germany and shit for some reason. And I think it's because of these, like putting your music out there. Some distros, I guess they just release easier or better in those countries. Because it's the same for us. Like we got people in Germany that are listening to us. Like why?
A person. There's one of you.
We are talking about the Dickens.
And I don't know if they are still listening.
We probably called them out 3 times and they're like, man, fuck these guys.
Maybe they only like tuned in and were like, fuck these guys. But if you're the listener from Germany, hit us up on Twitter and
dude, hit us up on
hello,
Twitter or Instagram or
we're trying to be more active. with our social media, we just don't have things to be active about, really, because we're very boring.
we do.
We're
I tried
boring.
to make a post for like 30 minutes last night on Instagram, but I don't have the correct login.
I gave you the login credentials. I don't know why it didn't work.
And
man.
I went to add the account, and it was like incorrect password. And then you changed the
I
password,
changed it,
and
and
it still didn't work.
gave it to you right there. All right, well, I'm gonna have to.
Maybe I just need to not use the email and use the
username. Yeah.
instead.
Use the username.
But I did it both ways.
Either way, take pictures.
That's what
man.
she said.
Either way, take pictures of everything you do so we can post that shit and be personable and whatnot. You know, that's what fans want, right?
That fucking reminds me of my mom for
What?
some reason. When you're just like, take pictures of shit that you do and post that shit. Makes me think of like in high school when my mom would come home from work. She'd be like, check out this shit I did at work. And she would show me a picture on her phone.
It was
a humongous turd
It's literal
that
shit.
she fucking honked out earlier in the day.
No, literal like, hey, check out this cool shit I made at work. And she's working at an automotive store. So
turd.
I was like, well, let's see. Oh, yeah. I look at it. I'm like, dude, and it's not just a turd. There's like piss water in there too. Like, oh,
Well, I
man.
mean, I actually had this conversation over the weekend. I don't understand how people can poop and not pee at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. For me, sometimes I'll have to pee. And
Afterwards, you're like, oh, I got to poop like 5 minutes later. So you don't really have to pee. But a little bit
Exactly.
still comes out.
Yeah, sure. I
Every
don't know.
single time. You're like, you go to do that first push. You hit that wall where the poop won't come out.
Yeah.
But you pee a little bit and then the turd just falls out.
Yeah, I hate it when I gotta stop halfway through and then turn around and sit down. That's risky business right there.
You should always sit down when pooping, dude. That's so dumb of you.
You know, I actually sit down when peeing a lot of the time just because I like to sit down, except at work because there's only porter potties. So I pee standing up there for sure. I don't want to sit down if I don't have to.
Honestly, working construction, I feel like I wouldn't even use a porta potty except for pooping.
Well, I used to work for a company that did a bunch of government contracts, and the last thing you want to do is to get caught outside pissing somewhere because they take that shit seriously. That's
you become a sex
federal
offender.
offense. Yeah. So I had this guy, we called him Chato because he's fat. That's like a nickname for a fat guy in Spanish, Chato. And I like walk up on him and he's holding his hard hat in front of him at his dick. And then like he had just finished it up. He turned to look at me and then he like dumped it out just sitting there. So he's like, you know, the door was open and he's inside the vehicle, but he can't get caught doing this shit, you know. And then
he pissed in his hard hat?
his hard hat, yeah, and then dumped it out and then took
disgusting.
water and rinsed it out. Like he rinsed his hard hat off. It's like
Why wouldn't you just use the fucking
what the
one
hell,
of
man?
the 80 Gatorade bottles you have in there?
Well, he said he was writing tickets or directing concrete trucks, so he couldn't really move from the spot that he was at. He had to sign tickets, and you know,
he had to be able to use his other hand too to be like, no, just keep going that way.
He could catch a break, but the porta potties at the specific job site were like a quarter mile away, so he had to go to the bathroom. He couldn't just like walk over to it.
Damn.
Chato.
Yeah, fuck that.
Shout out to Chato and Victor. You'll never hear this. And Jaime, shout out. I miss you guys. They taught me how to operate machinery and a bunch of Spanish as well.
Yeah.
I love those guys.
Your Spanish has gotten better over the years, like for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's one of the perks of living in Texas, man. You get to learn Spanish. If you ask me, it's a perk anyway. I mean,
100%.
I can speak English to everybody. Most everyone I know that I work with, they also speak English, or are learning more English. And meet them halfway. That's what I say.
You're a teacher. You're
Am
a
I?
mentor. You know.
I am. Well, I kind of am.
You're a trendsetter.
In more than one way, though. Like, we need to learn from each other. That's very important to me. Is communication. So
that was my main takeaway. I think actually I didn't talk about this to you because it was from a different trip. But it still stands for basically anywhere you go in Europe. I was on a train in Europe, and this girl, she's like probably 13 years old, 14 years old, with her dad, turns and asks me a question in perfect English.
yeah,
I was in Hungary at the time. and turns in and asks me a question, perfect English. And then her dad starts talking to me, perfect English, telling me places that would be cool to go and all this other shit. They're not even from there. They were from Germany or some shit, or from Austria.
Yeah.
Sorry. They're from Austria, and she spoke 5 different languages at 13 to 14 years old.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is there.
It is, yeah.
Everyone in Europe knows more than one language, and it fucking makes me so mad, especially since in high school, I had the option to do French when I was in Louisiana, and I really wanted to do French. And then I moved to Texas, and that was whenever I went to Anna and then Boyd. And I fucking, the only option they had was Latin or Spanish. And I was like, I want something a little more exotic and something that will help me with other languages. So I was like, you know what? Latin sounds like one. If I actually wanted to learn to do French, knowing Latin to some extent would help. No, I don't fucking use a single lick of it except for crass.
Yeah.
So that's a super throwback call right there.
Yeah, you go.
But I'm being serious. I fucking regret taking Latin in high school instead of Spanish.
It was a bullshit class.
Even today.
Dude. It was just...
It's a bullshit class, and today, knowing some Spanish would help me. Yeah. I had somebody knocking on my door. My front yard it was fucking tall as shit, dude. And it was just some guy walking around handing out flyers and shit saying he'll cut your grass. Well, I go out there, and I was like, I've been really needing to get my grass cut. And so I was like, hey, man, is this your card? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, cool. How much would you charge to do like front and back? And if we got you like weekly or every 2 weeks, like what kind of thing would that be? And he's like, can I look? I was like, yeah, sure. After like 10 minutes, I realized this dude doesn't speak like any English besides like some of the basics.
Yeah.
And like half the time I didn't know what he was saying. So we're sitting there talking. He's like, Sente, something like that. It's like $70.
That's too much.
You do the front and back.
What the fuck?
My shit was really fucking long. His lawnmower got clogged like 4 times. That I saw.
Yeah.
It was almost waist high in some areas.
What the fuck, dude? You like live in suburbia, man? What the hell?
That's like 3 weeks. That's like 3 weeks of not fucking doing anything to the yard.
Yeah.
And it gets fucking shitty. I already paid for someone to cut my grass to my landlord, and I guess they didn't read the memo on when I submitted rent, because it's usually $40 through them, and I guess they didn't read it because I haven't heard from him. And no one stopped by to cut the grass. So I'm going to have to reach out to them anyways because my lease ends in May. And so I have until the end of March to tell them if I want to renew or not. So I'm going to talk to them and see how much they're going to fucking up it. And then I've also been talking to a guy at work who is possibly looking to find a new place to live.
Ooh, roommate.
Yeah, so...
stories of untold workplace love. Oh, yeah. That's going to be great.
Yeah. He basically was like, yeah, $70. I was like, yeah, I could do $70. That seems reasonable for the first time. I was like, is it going to be every time? He's like, 1 minute, and went to his car, got in his truck, and then fucking left.
Really?
And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, maybe he's going to get his lawnmower.
Yeah.
He showed back up like 10 minutes later, cut my entire yard. And I was like, oh, fuck. Do you only take cash? He's like, yeah. So I had to leave and go get cash from a fucking ATM. And sadly, ATMs for Chase, the closest one is like almost 3 miles away.
What the fuck?
Exactly, dude.
Yeah,
so I had to fucking drive all the way over there. I could only get it. It's $70, so I could only pull out $80. So I had to go get something. So we got Megan mocha chai latte or some shit.
Gross.
Or green matcha latte.
Ew.
I don't fucking know. It tastes pretty good.
Well,
but we got that, and then I had $70. So I was like, okay. Came back, and he was like wrapping up, and it fucking looks good now.
Good. Well, I'm glad your lawn looks good. What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
Something about Chase Bank. Yeah. Stop using Chase.
Why? They've been good to me for like 11
well,
years.
I know this gentleman that owns a KFC, and he has friends that work at Chase Bank, and he was allowed to go to his friends and look at the accounts of somebody who he wanted to buy property from. For like a car dealership or workshop or something like that. So he went and he took a look at this guy's accounts, and they were all negative. So he didn't make that investment on that spot because he cheated the system. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that. That doesn't seem like,
Yeah, but that doesn't sound like a Chase thing. That sounds like a really shitty employee.
Yeah, fuck Chase. All right, they ruined it.
If his name was Chase, I agree.
Nah,
Chase.
The bank. Fuck
but
bank.
The bank has
has
been good for me for the most part.
I don't care. I don't know who I use.
They did piss me off.
Yeah, all
and I
banks
almost
are
switched.
just
All banks
shitty.
fucking suck. Dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
Except
did I ever tell you about what they did to me,
who?
Chase?
The banks. Okay, what'd they do to you?
Dude, so it was whenever I had first moved to Austin, I had that Mercedes Benz,
Yeah.
and it fucking broke down like twice. It cost me
Mhm.
like $1,400 to change the gear shift mechanism, which is like a not even 3-inch piece of metal, and it was $1,400. Yeah. And so it broke down in my garage at work. I had other employees that were with me that helped me pick up my Mercedes and get it to a position where they could put it on the machine or on the tow truck,
Mm-hmm.
take it to Mercedes. They gave me a loaner, which was a C250, and it was sick as fuck. I was like, what if I just never go back to get my car?
Yeah.
Then I of course went back and got it and drove it for like 3 weeks. And then it broke down again, and it was like another $800 part. And even the guy at Mercedes was like, hey man, I know you were just in here, but this is broken now. It was the tumbler for the ignition switch. It was like $800, dude.
That sucks.
It was fucking stupid. And so he's like, dude, I don't know if this thing's made of gold or what, but it's like $800. He's like, I don't know if you want to put that kind of money into this car anymore. And I was like, you're fucking right, dude. I do not want to touch this car ever again.
Yeah.
I sold that fucking car 2 days later for $300.
Really?
Yep.
300.
And then
That's
I sold it for $300 to a fucking scrapyard.
Gross. You should have
And-
Craigslisted it for something a little more.
No, dude, I'm not gonna fuck someone. That shit had so much wrong with it. I didn't even want to fucking look at it.
Yeah.
I also was tired of dealing with it, and I only paid like $4,000 for it, and it lasted me like 2-3 years. So I mean, not a worthwhile investment.
Nah.
But so at that time, while that shit was all breaking, I had just gotten like like $1,500 and put it into a bank account to open a savings account so I could start saving for like a down payment on our new car.
Mm-hmm.
And I was finally ready. I had like $3,000 almost in my bank account. And the way that I would do it is I would always put money in there once every month. It says, as long as you transfer $50 to that bank account, it stays in the savings account. You don't get charged, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. I had noticed that I've been being charged $12 a month for having the account though. And so I went to go take out the money from my savings account to go put a down payment on this 2014 Honda Civic that I got. That's the one that crashed or that wrecked not that long ago.
Yeah.
And I'm inside the Chase office with an envelope. I'm ready to stack up some cash and throw it in there to go to this fucking dealership and throw down some money. And I walked in and I was like, yo, I'm here to, I'll keep the account open, but I need to withdraw all of the money so I can put a down payment on a car. And they're like, you don't have a savings account with us.
What?
And I looked at the lady. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, you don't. Yeah, I see this Chase account here, but no savings accounts. And I was like, I am not trying to be rude right now, but if you fucking tell me that shit one more time, I swear to God, I'm going to come back and burn this bitch to the fucking ground. I was like, I definitely have a bank account. You can see it right here. $3,000 in there right now, showing her my phone. And she's like, oh, okay, yeah, that account number is this. And I was like, okay, so I have a fucking account with you. It's my savings account with $3,000 in it. Give me my fucking money and close that account. And they were like, oh, that's why. It's not a savings account. They had converted it to a fucking checking account and were charging me because it wasn't a savings account anymore.
That's messed up. They just did it because...
And it's because I transferred $50 to and from that account. Like, I transferred like a couple $100s to it, and then every now and then I would take like $50 out so I could go do something.
Yeah.
And if I did that 3 times in a month, they changed it to a fucking checking account. Because
That's messed up.
And I was like, fuck you.
Hey, you signed it. You signed off on that.
Yeah, I know. But that's every
all
fucking
your
bank
fault.
does that shit.
Yeah, they do stuff like that. I use the Navy Federal Credit Union, so it's not really a bank. It's a credit union. And they have been really good to me. I was able to get a car loan easy.
I think credit unions are actually the way to go.
Yeah. And I can get a home loan easy with good rates too. Like the credit card that I have opened with them was like, I mean, my credit was shit. It's not bad now, but it was shit. And I could get like 23% interest rate on like with Capital One or something. And these guys gave me like a 7% interest rate. It's still kind of high, but
wait, on a car loan?
no, on a credit card
Credit card.
interest rate.
Oh.
Yeah, APR or whatever. Yeah, my car loan, I think I got like a 5% interest rate on the car loan.
Yeah, that's what I ended up getting.
Yeah, something like that, which is way
After
better.
coming from my 2018 or my 2014, which I had 18% interest rate on, down to 5, dude, I was super stoked about that. Because I'd been grinding out my credit, honestly.
Yeah, man. You know, was I talking about stocks in the last episode? Stock market?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, you really got to.
You said you were selling, right?
Oh, I sold everything. I'm out right now. I have a portfolio with money just sitting in it. I'm waiting to buy. I'm gonna see how well the market does next week, but no more day trading. It's a little too risky because it's just going down and down. So
all you need to do is watch those YouTube videos where they're like, here's how you do Amazon fulfillment, and here's day trading for dummies.
I've done. I actually ordered a book on Amazon, an ebook of how to trade stocks. So I've been thumbing through it. I mean, it doesn't really matter right now. The market's down, which is a good time to buy. I just want to be able to buy on the uptick. And so far, I mean, I really need to see how far this coronavirus thing goes, because that's what's affecting the markets so much. And
I think it's going to go all the way.
But nobody knows. Like, even pros are perplexed at what's going on. They have no clue. They have all these predictions. Oh, this happens. This is what's going to happen. And everybody's fucking wrong about it. And it keeps going down. Well, because nothing like this has ever happened. We haven't had such a strong market ever. And now that our supplier is China, essentially, is tanking in production, we have no idea how this is really going to affect the market. So we'll see how it all pans out. But I'd like to get it on the downtick, or like right before the uptick. So I'm just not going to day trade. I've got like, there's like 2 plague companies that I have money in right now, but I have to wait for it to go back up. I thought I was going to get the day trade because I thought it was going to jump back up, but we'll just see where the market is Monday morning. So
yeah, Andrew's been doing some. He's just dropped some money into some of the stocks too.
Mm-hmm.
But not plague stocks. He's dropping them into like actual companies that no matter what happens with this, it'll end up back,
he's not day trading, he's investing.
Yeah, he's not day trading, he's investing.
Yeah, I want to get into options because that's where the money is.
Get into options. What do you mean?
Options trading. It's like it's like predicting the market, and you buy an option that predicts that a certain price of the stock will be higher or that it'll be lower. And so you buy stock at a certain price, and if the stock is higher, then you make the difference between it. And it's the same if it's lower when you sell it. It depends if it's a put or not. Yeah.
Because I'm familiar with stock options.
Yeah, that's what
when you're talking about option trading, I was thinking like you're buying people's private options in companies.
No, not private.
To trade with, and when they go public. I was like, what the fuck?
No, I was actually looking for e-commerce, not e-commerce, big commerce to buy. I was like, you know what? I'll buy some of that stock. They haven't gone public yet. I thought they already went public.
No, we're still private.
Yeah, I know. I looked. I read some articles on it too.
Shopify, like the main competitor.
Fuck Shopify.
They went public 2-3 years ago, I think, and their stock, honestly, like it. Of course, it makes anyone hopeful that is in a company that's similar, you know.
Yeah.
Their stock originally went for like, I think it was like $17 at exit.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, if we look up stock price for Shopify right now, I'm pretty sure it's like $300 something a stock.
Oh yeah. I'll have to look at it.
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh well, bet I'll beat you.
$472, and that's negative 26. It's negative. It's 5% down.
5% down.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Let's see where I'm at right now. Oh, everything's down. Down. Ooh, this is up. It's still down. It's just up from close. Yep. It's a lot less than I paid for it. Unfortunately, all the stocks I bought are $1 under what I paid for, which sucks. I'll take the loss if it gets too low Monday morning or whatever, 5% loss, because I don't do 10%. I'll take the 5% loss. Anyway.
I definitely want to be a little more versed in like how.
Yeah,
stocks and
no,
stuff works.
I recommend getting into it,
interesting.
but you have to learn what you're doing, or you're gonna lose a bunch of money doing something
Oh, yeah,
you
I
don't
mean-
understand.
If something ever happens with the company I'm at, and we ever go public or whatever, like I have no fucking clue what to do. You know, like do I need to get a tax lawyer at that point? Do I need to like get someone to actually look at it and get into like
What do you mean?
someone who can set me up with some sort
About
of accounting to
the
do?
stuff you own? The
Yeah,
shares
so I
you
mean,
own?
I've got like over 8,000 stock right now,
Nice.
or options for stocks,
Ooh,
and the strike price is going to be really good
yeah.
depending on what happens if we exit or some shit, and just because of like how long I've been there, 6 years,
Right.
I've had a lot of time to vest in. I've vested in probably more than half of that shit,
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You,
Of
you
course,
wouldn't
seeing
need,
our competitor Shopify trading for $472, I'm like, oh, please let me fucking get that money.
well, you don't need to worry about taxes if you hold on to it, because you technically haven't
Long-term
made
capital
an
gains.
income. So you only, like, day traders have to keep track of that shit and have to file their taxes because they buy and sell daily, so they're always making money. What know
Yeah.
what I mean? But
Yeah.
if I buy stock and I just hold it, then I don't have to do shit. Like this past
But
year,
yeah, there's long-term capital gains.
yeah. Or if you get dividends, you have to report the dividends. You got a stock, but
Yeah.
I didn't get. I mean, the price of the stock went up, which means it's worth more to me now. But I didn't make any money doing it last year. I just have that investment there. So
Yeah.
man, I have to piss, and I think I want to go get a steak. Whoops,
Yeah.
I'm off camera. I'm really paying attention to myself. Ugh.
Idiot.
Yawn and stretch. Good. Right there. Where are we at? An hour? Sounds good.
Yeah, we're at an hour and 11 minutes, so
Cool,
we
man.
can wrap it up here.
Wrap it up.
And I think we just pushed our newest episode
Yeah.
actually. So
It's
if you're listening to this right now, obviously you listened to that one.
yeah. Or go check us out on YouTube, please. We're doing video now. I would appreciate some feedback of how shitty I am.
Yeah, tell me how cool my room is with all the flickering lights.
Yes.
I don't know if we need to have some sort of like epilepsy warning, to be honest.
Do we? Maybe.
I mean, my lights are kind of.
Flashy.
I mean,
They're not
obviously,
that
right
flashy.
now they're not that crazy compared to like when I'm streaming.
Yeah.
When I'm streaming, people are changing my lights over and over and over and over, fucking again,
Yeah.
all the time, to be funny and shit. With like this.
It's got a poopy pants color that's brown.
I do have a poopy pants color and it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate your audiency. That's a word now.
Audiency.
Your audiency. That's a word now. Look it up. We'll see you.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys later. And have a great day on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Play
Peace
us.
out.
Peace.
Yeah. Let's go.